The Athena'70 yearbook begins with dorm life, listing all the dorms and showing the students engaging with one another in their rooms, mods, and common rooms. It shows everyone involved with their clubs and organizations, pictures of karate club, childhood education, Athens Peace Committee, the Post, and so on. It then dives into all of the sororities and fraternities on campus. Each sorority and fraternity get their own full spread of 2 pages in the yearbook. The graduating class is a huge component of the yearbook. Each student gets their own picture and are divided into sections depending on their majors. The majority of the Athena'70 yearbook is fun, light, and upbeat, showing excited students, faculty committed and engaging in all of their organizations. The last 100 pages shows the true identity of the campus regarding the Vietnam protests. October 15th throughout the rest of the year was a devastating time for the people of Athens, Ohio. They were continually filled with guilt and rage due to the war, which led to vigils mourning the dead on College Green. And many other ways of showing their emotions. They were enraged at the belief that a revolution would solve all their problems, and it came to the need to reevaluate their needs and priorities. The first introduction of the protest, titled October 15th, begins right after the homecoming pages. The first words on this page read, "America the Beautiful means a lot to Americans." These words and the picture beside them shows hundreds of people forming together on College Green, united, ready to make a change, and are powerful. You can see the disappointment, rage, and frustration among the individuals pictured, all of hardships they were going through. The next page incorporated ROTC. There it states, "The first 2 wars were good wars. We were right, we won. ROTC enrollment grew by the leaps without boundaries. The 3rd war is a bad war. If any war can be called bad, while the others are called good." However, ROTC was dying on campus due to the, quote, lottery system. They were enraged of the belief that a revolution would solve all the problems, and they needed to reevaluate their values and priorities. Students were said to be confused at the death of the students similar to themselves at Kent State. This caused raging fear and depression across the campus. Things began to escalate as far as events were concerned. Events consisted of dumpster fires, fire alarms being set off in dorms, students burning their draft cards close to the Civil War Memorial on College Green. The buildings had broken windows and broken glass laying scattered across the sidewalks. On the night of closure, motivations could have been attributed to a wide variety of reasons. War protest, anger about Kent State, part anti-police/authority figure feelings, and part anti-college bookstore sentiments. President Soule of Ohio University delivered a message around 2 a.m. that evening announcing that the university was closing and all students had to be off campus within a day or 2. The National Guard would be there the next morning. Students were restricted to campus until they could find transportation to leave town. Most students were very relieved. In the yearbook page, there's a radical's justification why we had to close. This page points out the vast amount of people who were eager to make a change. Roughly 4,000 people protested on the first day total, but that also was the day in which there were deaths at Kent State. This allowed Ohio University students to realize the power police had and could strike anywhere. Universities across the nation closed as everyone became aware of the violence that had a potential of erupting. Athens and Ohio as a whole suffered more riot damage than most any other campus in the state. To close this section of the yearbook and the yearbook in general, it is important to understand the thoughts and emotions of the students by taking their quotes into considerations to evaluate. One student states, "We would have liked this to be a book about people capable of peacefully living together, but it's not," clearly stating the tension on the campus and what an impact it had on students across the nation, including the students at Ohio University. Another quote stated, "Vietnam and Kent State shootings have demanded reevaluation of our values and priorities," which clearly shows the amount of personal growth and understanding that students our age had to face to conquer the wake of a war full of impact. This time was controversial, uniting, and liberating, and that's what unifies our campus in the 70s to lead us where our campus stands now. It is only through the awareness of the problems that we can hope for change.